They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Man in motion, out of the slot. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. And he's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects the stakes of each and every game.
At their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Cougar 19. I got him.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. Hits the 20. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. Just a good little penalty taunt.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. He's going deep this time. Looking for Goddard, but it's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He finds Johnston. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19, target.
It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Design quarterback run here. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Panther streak. Panther. Tag. Liking 18.
Banjo.
Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. Up on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Set. Ready.
Pass brought in by Watson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Check smash. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Check. Let's go. Check. Hawk 70.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always sinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 14-0. Back to Seattle after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great. Let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
Barkley off the pistol give. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They'll motion Smith left. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Zone read give here to Barkley. He only gets this one down to the 9. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Toss play to Barkley. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Staying with Walker. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running with Walker again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? Prep goalie.
We go play action here. It's Milroe. That's completed right side. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves into the 48. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
76.
Pistol now for Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Check. Go check. Go check. Ready up.
They give up the gut to Walker. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 10
They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, check that. Hey. Tackle move. Let go.
Running left, it's Walker on the toss. Gets it to the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Got it. Ready?
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal.
Check smash. Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dash. Go now. Ready.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No gain on second and goal, so they need 10 here on third. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
A gain of 10 yards brings up fourth down and goal.
Well, a field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on fourth and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying for it with Milroe. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Eagles 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Darius Davis on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Silver.
Here's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
First down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
12 yards. That's another.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready,
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Walker now from the gun. He's going to be stopped around the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
We've set it down from 37.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves.
That's complete right side. It's a small gain up to the 38. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On the jump.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19 tight. Bronco 80.
Throw left side to Watson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 27 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
Panther Street. Get up. 19. Check. Ready.
Walker on 1st down. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurt.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 6. Ready.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready. Hey, 6. Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. They take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another. And the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On first down, Hurts. Flush out now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Hurts looking to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. Shoots another one. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's another
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Putting a receiver in motion. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on second down. We expect something a little more conventional here on third. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Go Silver, ready?
Slot man motioned over. On third down, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
The tight end going in motion right. Desperation time here. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar knife.
Off the play fake, Milroe. He rolls to his right. He finds Johnston. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready up.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
2. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First down throw here from Milroe. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
A gain of
The big play nets him
yards.
17 yards.
That's another
And that means a fresh set of downs for
Seahawks
Seattle.
down.
You know I
First
love
and
those
10
chunk
at the
completions. They're
39-yard
so
line.
critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Got it. Ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Cowboy 80. Let go.
Milroe with it on first. It's cut right side by Watson. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Coming
break.
to the line, this is first and 10.
Hey, smash Broncos. Ready. Ready.
Able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Track. Go.
Now it's Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70 Lions. Ready.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Christian Watson.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
It's fourth down.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Makes the score
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Motion the slot man right. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And he is sunk with authority there. That sunk came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 45-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Taking a chance at the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Handoff running left. Walker. Small gain there. Maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
19, Pioneer. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Motion. Ready,
Called in by Ole on the right side. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Set. 60 back. 60 in.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, check. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey.
Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They send a man in motion. Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On the move, hit it right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Desperation time here on 4th. Chased out to his right. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
3, 10, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Mitchell again. Fights his way through a tackle. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.